Now, normally with the pension strikes that we have seen taking place in France so far this year, it is travel disruption which is the most widespread impact, with subway stations closed and with lots of train cancellations. But recently there has been this, a much more visual impact: the huge piles of rubbish clogging the sidewalks of the French capital. It's not just Paris. The northern port of Le Havre and the western city of Nantes have also been impacted. Rubbish collectors have been on strike for more than a week in protest at the government's plans to reform France's pension system. Currently, because it's classed as an arduous job, people working in trash collection can retire at 57. Under the government's changes, that would become 59. And according to the CGT, one of France's biggest unions, people who work in rubbish collection have a life expectancy some 12 to 17 years below the national average. On Wednesday, we're expecting another mass demonstration with more than 1 million people set to join marches and protests up and down the country against the government's proposed legislation, which is continuing to make its way through Parliament. Paris is often regarded as one of the world's most beautiful cities, but there is a real problem at the moment with these unsightly piles, which local officials have said could constitute a public health risk. Now, one of the leading figures from the body that represents people working in rubbish collection says that the workers are ready to get straight back to the streets cleaning up the rubbish as soon as the government drops its reforms, which ministers say they have no intention of doing. Ross Cullen, CGTN, Paris.